Enforcement here is closely watching the case in Michigan, in which several people are charged with plotting to kidnap Governor Gretchen Whitmer.
Authorities say that the men are associated with a militia group that's trying to instigate a civil war. CBS 2's Kevin Rincon live at police headquarters with more on this. Kevin.
Christine and Maurice, violent extremist groups like the one in Michigan have been popping up all across the country, including here in the tri-state area. And police in many ways say the pandemic has made things worse. The 13 people charged this week in the Michigan plot were part of a group that dislikes government, is anti-police, and showed a willingness to use violence. It's similar to groups that showed up this summer at the Michigan Capitol in Lansing, armed, a growing problem in the age of COVID.
One of the great laws of unintended consequences from the pandemic are that people were trapped at home in many places across the country, including New York, where there was nothing else to do but stare at that computer screen.
John Miller, the Deputy Commissioner of Intelligence and Counterterrorism at the NYPD, says hate has been growing across the internet, so they created a special unit to keep tabs on that.
While we haven't had a significant number of arrests in those conspiracies here in New York, which is a good thing, we have also been instrumental in assisting a number of other jurisdictions and the FBI in some of the cases around the country.
He says the concern is someone coming in from somewhere else and trying to carry out an attack here, similar to what happened in El Paso, Texas last year, when a gunman drove more than 600 miles to shoot up a Walmart. Last February, New Jersey's Homeland Security issued a report labeling white supremacist extremists the biggest threat to residents. Director Jared Maple says cases have been on the rise.
I will tell you that they've increased almost tenfold. I mean, we're talking exponential increase in the suspicious reporting and incidents happening.
He says oftentimes these groups seem innocent.
You know, for example, the Boogaloo movement wearing Hawaiian shirts, right? Or some of the rhetoric you see on stickers of these memes that are out there. We're seeing a lot of that. We're seeing a lot more of that.
This week, the Department of Homeland Security put out its own report in which Acting Director Chad Wolf expressed concern over extremists who've been, in his words, exceptionally lethal. Commissioner Miller says one way to help fight the problem, see something, say something.
If you follow that rule, that should translate pretty well into any extremist movement, which is, are they trying to buy weapons? Are they asking odd questions about security? Are they renting a particular kind of piece of equipment or a truck?
And another concern law enforcement has expressed, bad actors from overseas who see this polarized moment as the perfect time to really stir chaos and stoke fear. Outside police headquarters, Kevin Rincon, CBS 2 News.
Kevin, thank you.